Hey Gemini, welcome. Time for love in the full moon. This is a general love reading for all of you Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in some kind of a relationship. For the energies of this full moon. Today happens to be the full moon. We are in a full moon of Venus, of Scorpio. Excuse me. All right, let's see what's going on for all of our Gemini. So we have Temperance reversed. Somebody's losing their patience. You know, there's an element of Temperance which is all about healing. And I don't feel that from you. I don't feel like, you know, you can't help somebody get well if they don't want to get well. You know, I mean, a person needs to say, hey, I want to feel better. So I think for some of you, Gemini, there was some kind of a situation that went down. There was arguing, there was fighting, somebody lost their patience. I think it left you on shaky ground or it left them on shaky ground. You know, and I feel like somebody is like still wanting to fight, to continue to fight. And I think that fight is almost because there's a fear of really losing. But there's a lot of, this fight really destabilized the two of you. So, this wanting to heal, okay, I feel like is a theme for you in your reading for this month. This wanting to break free of a situation that eventually is going to, I feel like it's going to suffocate you, whatever it is that needs to heal. Because there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of manipulation, I get there's a lot of abuse. A lot of this is under the hush-hush. You know, so if you're in one of these situations where, you know, at home, your person, you know, that's how they are. They confuse you, they manipulate, you know, it's like they want everything to be under the hush-hush. And it's like you fight a lot, you and your person. You fight a lot. Yet you don't do anything. You're just kind of waiting. Somebody has some secrets. Interesting reading, Gemini. What's going on? All right, let's talk about this Hanged Man. Yeah, see, there was a big fight. I feel like there was a massive blow up. And you're trying to see how you're going to turn this around. You know, with this Hanged Man and the Judgment card, it's like you're just kind of waiting to see, you know, when maybe you can come in and see whether all is forgiven, all is well. Maybe you can start to heal these things. But here's the thing, all right? Your person is really pissed off. And I think you know that. And I think there's this element of revenge. Like, they're just really angry. They're really, really angry. You have the Five of Pentacles reversed. You know, so, you know, you may have left. And you're trying to find the courage to figure out how you're going to come back. You know, this person might have thrown you out, for all I know. But whatever it was, they were pissed. And they were pissed at you for something that you did. You know, so I think you've sat with it. You're not sure whether or not it's even a good idea to approach them. I think you want to. I mean, you guys have history here. Look, 6 of Cups. consequences, Gemini. I feel like you're dealing with consequences. So, you know, the Six of Cups. All right. So you guys go back. You know, there's memories. You probably have kids. You know, but there's something that you are very guarded about. You know, you're very defensive. You're very closed up. It's something that you really, I mean, you hold very dear to yourself. I mean, it's like this is a very selfish energy when this is reversed. Yeah, communication. You guys need to talk. You know, rather than you hang suspended, waiting for, you know, hopefully, you know, somebody to turn around and, you know, them call you back. I feel like you need to take some action. Something's got to come to an end. You know, because you don't want this to end, but it's coming to an end. Because this time around, your person, they're not okay with you right now. You know, so something needs to end. Something that you don't want to walk away from needs to come to an end. And I think you know. I think, and it's like, you know, it's something that you might need to seek counsel on. You might need to talk to somebody about how to put this to an end. Because you can't walk away from it. Could be an addiction. There's something you can't walk away from. I want to tell you something, Gemini. You need to look at this, okay? You need to look at this queen, your person here. You know, because you're over here trying to justify everything, all your actions, everything, why you had this big blow up, why this fight happened. I think you need to look at how you were. You know, really look at yourself. Were you okay? I mean, were you blowing your horn? Were you trying to, like, spin circles around this person? Because you left them really down and out after this fight. Really down and out. So I feel like you're really thinking about things. But you need to, this whole thing about, like, seek action. You know, just talk to somebody. There's something that you can't put down. So we have the Lovers reversed, the Page of Wands reversed, and the King of Cups. So, you know, if you don't close this door and walk away from something, I'm afraid you're going to get some really bad news, Gemini. You know, or it's going to be news that it's not like you didn't see it coming. You probably saw it coming and you chose not to look at it. You know, but I think you need to really look at everything because you've got a lot to lose. I feel like you've got a lot to lose because you won't walk away from something. Something that, and it could be that you said you ended something and then you didn't end it. And then your person finds out, ooh, they're pissed. You know, because that's just not right. That's just not right. With the Six of Pentacles reversed, it's like, you know, it leaves everybody feeling empty. Whatever it is. So you can't keep pretending. You cannot keep pretending, trying to make everything work, especially when you have something that is really toxic in your energy, in your environment. It's not working. It's just not working. You keep doing this over and over again, and it's not getting you anywhere. And now you are faced with a decision. But you don't want to make any moves. Yeah, you don't want to make any moves. So I think you have a lot to lose, and you have to start looking further out. You know, of like, you know, whatever this ending is, because there's a lot of lies, and whatever it does, it creates a lot of conflict. A lot of conflict. All right, Gemini, this is a really rough, intense reading. I'm sorry. Let's see if we can get some advice for you. I was doing a meditation today, and what came to mind was the word, I'm your tarotist. Like therapist, I'm your tarotist. You know, so there's something you need to do, and I think you really need help doing it. So go back and look at some of my Gemini readings, because they have a lot to do with what this story is all about. But I think you have an opportunity to get grounded. I think, you know, you just need to really look at the decisions you're making, because some of them are really poor decisions, and you've done this in the past, and now it needs to come to an end. All of this needs to come to an end. You know, because your person, they're losing patience. They love you, but they're losing patience. And I think they're saddened by the whole situation, because I feel like there's always just all these angry words and somebody always trying to come back at them. You know, you need to walk away from something and move on in order to find some balance. All right, Gemini? That's what I have for you. So this was specific to somebody. So please take what works, leave what doesn't. You know, your relationship's riding on you making some good decisions here. So I hope you have a good May. And until the next reading, blessed be. Bye now.